G'day and welcome back to Stitch Up and another episode of Factorio, our Waterworld series, and in this episode, episode 22. In this episode, we're going to be doing a couple of things with modules. And last episode, we went to war and fixed up our a lot of our boundaries. So just to recap, we now have a nice northeastern border up here. It's quite good. We've cleared out all of the biters from around here, and I went off and cleared them all out around there as well. Here's a lovely little spot up here for some production. We talked about that. And then, yeah, we're studying the solar fields in the south, and we've got lovely 53 million iron ore over there. But we are still going to get them from the east, from the eastern front, because if you have a look here, we've got some inside the pollution cloud, and we're still going to get it. And these guys are completely surrounded, so it is going to happen. And down here is where they can actually get through. So I need to protect that probably this episode. So we'll get into that as well, and we'll look at a couple of different things. But we're going to go back and have a look at, first of all, some lovely modules. So please jump in, enjoy the Stitch Up intro, and I'll see you a little bit down the bus in just a sec. Right, actually, I've just held back here because I want to do something. What I'm going to do is I want to just continue the bus along, but I'm going to see if I can get this quite strategically. Let me see if I could just pick up maybe 3 or 4 across and try and get it. Yeah, if I just do this. Okay, well, I'll take quite a bit across then and just, there we go. That'll be a nice bus. I think I probably even want, no, I think we want this as well. So let me just, let me try and get a bit of this line as well. That might work quite well. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so let's see over here if we run straight along. And if I do this, will that work? That will work. What if I can just use shift to place these down? Yeah. Let me just put a bit more bus down so we can just be doing that, and then we'll go off and have a look at modules. Now, the reason I want to do a module factory is some level 1 speed modules are in need, and rather than creating those level 1 speed modules myself, because they're quite sort of timely to create, I'm going to just put a little factory here and have the bots do them. I've got a test game going in simultaneous with this one or at the same time, and then I'm actually trying to just learn a few things ahead of time as we come into the real game, but it's on a completely different path, different map, different path, so it's not like it's weird for a test game. It's kind of like just playing it at the same time, yeah, that is weird. But I'm thinking in this area it's going to be a nice little one to put that in. So we're going to have to break off. If I have a look here, of course, my now I've adjusted the sound settings, which is weird, because if I go into settings and sounds and look, the music, I put it down to 10% and it's still going stupid. So it's weird. I can just hear the music roaring into my ears, and I've got it, down from 30% down to 8% now. So I don't understand why that's still the case. And my headphones aren't even turned up that much. But we'll probably put it at this and we won't hear any music now. Level 1 speed modules are just simply even amounts of green and red circuits. So we're going to break them off just here and head them straight down. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put in, for those guys, is I'm going to put in a 1 in front and a 1 behind. So we'll start them off about here, because we want to keep it down a bit. And let me just see if I think I will use, where's my regular, have I got regular, what have we got here for machines? Yeah, we've got the blue ones there. I've not got them on the toolbar though, do I? No, I don't. Okay, so let's put them out in line with these guys, so kind of here. So if I put them, say, let's put it there, and here, yeah, as them. So we'll do this, and what we're going to do is we're going to go a regular belt here, a regular belt here, and then we're going to output them here. Okay, so we use blues, and we'll do that, and we'll do this, yep, and then we'll put with the reds going to the right. We'll put reds going here. Now we'll do the usual PowerPoint thing. We'll grab these power poles. We'll put them on there, and then we'll put them 1 in front, and that should be a nice little repeatable plan. So if we do this, we should now be able to go, okay, let's put them all like this. Yep. And if we come down, we should now be able to go 1 and just lining those power poles up. And so that will be 8 of those guys. And it's a bit of a shame actually, because I forgot to pick what I'm actually doing here. So it's going to be level 1, those fellas. So I'll put that on, and then I will have to do that again, won't I? I will, but I don't need to do that. So what I could do is I could just go, yep, and just say, you guys are going to be there, you guys are going to be here. And even though there's no clicking, that's putting the recipe in there, so that'd be quite good. Okay, let's put it to here. Let's put it up to here, and then let's give them a red providing chest. Is that a red? Yeah, passive provider. We want a blue inserter, and then I want this guy to be here and this guy to be here. 1 green, 1 red, so this will be nice. Okay, so let's do that, and then let's do that. That works. And then, of course, coming along here, we might as well pick these guys up, and we know what they're going to be. So it's here to here and here to here, and then same thing. Yep, and then that'll be lovely. Right. And then, of course, coming off here, I need to be a bit creative because I want to preserve some of it. So let's do the greens straight away. So what we'll do is we'll say, right, let's do the greens coming off this bit. So we'll go, yep. And I want it to be like this. Yep. So I want to feed it here. And then I want this to go, it's going to be going sort of like this, then this. Yeah. And that'll be right. And so this part is going to be curving around, and that'll be sending them down there. So that'll be those. And then we will then put one of these guys. Let's put him here to there. And then let's split these guys out again. And do that, and that gives us a little bit of room just to clearance there as well. So that's not too bad. And then, of course, we need to do something here. So if we get rid of these guys, we want to just simply break this one off. And it's going to be like, it is going to be like this, but we'll need to do this guy under here, and we'll give him a nice little break. And then we'll go here, and we'll give him a nice little break as well. And then we can do exactly the same thing here. It's going to be this to there. Although, I don't think that is sensible. I think it could be, yeah, these guys could connect up, which is nice. So they literally weren't required. So that's great. And that would work quite nicely. Let's power him like this and make sure we've got enough coverage there. We do. Although I don't see any problem with putting an extra one up here quite nicely. Yeah, let's put him right where he should be, which will be there. So I need to just walk down a little bit, make sure the lines are straight, and pop him here, and then to put another diagonal one here and here. So that just helps. Okay, so that's nice. The reds are coming, and they'll all be lovely. And then I want to actually just fill these guys up. Oops, sorry. Just hit the control button there. So that's that, and then I want to set this guy at 4 stacks. Okay, so that will now just mean that anytime I go and create plans and I put in these speed modules, then those guys will just be sorted out, and that'll be lovely. Now, what we could do as well is, let me see, I'll tell you what, I wouldn't mind just grabbing this and just paving all this. A little bit of an issue there. We'll just have a bit of a look at that. Just have a look if we're going to pave right underneath this. We need to have a little bit of this. This is just where we get a little bit of the just a little bit of those guys. Just put these guys in. Where we need a little bit of what am I trying to say here? Oh yeah, a little bit of landfill. The fill of the land. Brilliant. Okay, so let's move on to next thing. And I'll just get these guys, fill the borders up. In fact, you can go all the way down there. That'll be nice. You can go right up to the edge of the base. Yeah, that'd be good. We'll fix that up a little bit. We're not sure how that border's going to go, but that's fine for now. Do you want to just get rid of these? Is there any rock there? Just one rock. Okay, just get rid of that one. One random rock just sitting there. That's no problem. Okay, get rid of that. Now let's have a look at the sciences. So I believe if I just jump on, let's just get rid of that pollution cloud for the moment. But if you have a look at the sciences, we are, you can see the greens are coming along here. Now, don't forget those greens we might need to upgrade a lot of these here. So this is my upgrading to red belts, and I might need to get a bit more speedy going on there. So we've definitely got the production going on, and you can see here, here's the lines, and where are they coming out from? Well, that's where they're being made. Okay, so they're being made out there. This is a red belt here, and it's a red belt there, but then it gets onto a regular belt. So what we could do is let's go ahead and use the upgrade tool in map mode, and let's upgrade. No, we might leave that and come back and do that when we're there. But if I have a quick look here, yeah, stay into map mode actually. Let's stay on target here. We're looking at the last science, which was, I believe, blue that we've made, and then we made all the engines after that. So if I jump out of map mode, go into here and just grab a look, we've also got purple science, and we haven't started purple science yet, have we? No. Blue science we did, but purple science we haven't started, because the very last thing we did, yeah, we've got all these. We've got the bots. What are you? Are you the explosives? Blue science was there, and that's right. Now, my theory in this one was to make sure that red and green belts are completely, really beefed up. Red and green circuits are completely beefed up until we move on to purple science. And in the second last two episodes ago, we reconfigured this so that these guys are now supplied simply from one dedicated electric smelter, which is here. And it was this lovely big beastie smelter there. And of course, you've got the red line supplying in from the new supply lines down there. So it is all quite lovely. Grand plans as well. We've got this as well, so we could bring this one in. I'm tempted to tap this line and just bring it in as well. And that way we'd always have a supply. So I am tempted to tap it and run it in down here. But what we could do is if we tapped that guy and brought it to here, we could put another smelter in, and then we could send a second smelter off for these guys. Because once we get purple science going, we're going to find ourselves really kicking into it, and it's really gonna push it. But nonetheless, let's keep at it. Now, I want to just make a few changes here. So first of all, let's just modify and keep our electrics going. Let's keep it all going here. So these guys here are just in the wrong. You're in the wrong spot. So let's do that. You guys can just be made up. You're in the wrong spot as well. You can be there, and then you guys be there. Nice. Now, first of all, let's get these guys going. So we'll just keep these guys going along. This is the area where the electric cables are going to be, and I don't mind just keeping them a little bit more sorted out. So we'll get rid of some of these. We'll get rid of some of these, and we'll need to just really extend the bus along. So let's do that. Let's just get you going with the. In fact, I'll just do that because that is going to be nice and neat. Yep. And I'm going to grab this as well and just fix up any of these guys that are. This is when we put down landfill and you've got your little corner bits. So these are great just to get sorted out. And I'll just do it where the bus is. The bus is going to come along here, but in a second I'll be able to plant the rest of the bus. And the robots will lay it down, and that should fix all this up. And we can just, fix these roboports as well. So that'll be lovely. So you're going, and now we want the roboports in the same line. So let's keep them going in the correct line. The roboports are down here. So is this the line? It is. Let me get rid of this. Is that it? Yeah, that line and that line are the same, aren't they? Just confirm. So this one, the roboports were here and then there. Yeah, straight line. Great. Cool. So we are trying to now get these guys coming along. And I'm looking for the orange gaps. And I want him to be there. And then he keeps going along here. Orange gaps. And you've got the other two that are giving a bit of protection above. But we'll put him there. And then do same thing here. And he's not powered, but we do a little extension. Orange gaps. There, nice. Okay, run the extensions up as we're going. And this is just a nice way of extending this along. very happy with how this is going. Remember, the eastern front is not defended super well, so we'll need to just go back and just fix a couple of things. You guys were just up there so we can be building, but these are temporary, just while we're clearing a few things out. So you guys can go there. And we've got one more just here. Now, I want to just get this guy. It's weird because what I'll do is if I just come along here, put you there. Yep, and then just do one up. Great. And then that row going down anyway was fine. You've got these guys being attacking here, which is nice. That means I can now continue the bus line. So we'll do the bus continuing along, and I'm able to run along the middle of it. And let me use the shift key to go like this. Yep. And it's in the green and the orange area, so that is nice. So they'll start to put a lot of those in as well, and that'll be fabulous. Okay, that'll be good. Now, let me see. Well, it's interesting because we've got this second line here of these guys. We've got 4 lines. We've got lines 3 and 4 of the copper plates. Now they're there so that you can put extra circuit production down the line, but we haven't done that yet. And it's interesting because what we probably should do is get rid of. Instead of having 4 yellows, we probably end up having 3 reds, but it's just a bit different because we're actually putting the production, we're sort of injecting the production earlier on. So you've got that there. I think the best thing we could probably do with these extra lines here is maybe we do start bringing across, because you've got these here, this will be finished soon, but maybe we do start plugging with extra here, but maybe start trying to get these guys filled out a bit, and then that way we can do an extra circuit a bit further up, or we keep the circuit production in here. And there's different ways we can do this. we don't know whether the green circuit production is strong enough at the moment, but in my other playthrough I have actually dropped in an extra green circuit production just midway along, and it's proved really popular. It's proved really, really good. It's just helping me just to moderate everything and just keep everything kind of regulated. It's nice. So yeah, it's just, there's little things I'm trying to do a few things differently. And like we said, this is not a mega base playthrough, but it is meant to be a kind of partial mega base. So on the way to mega base is where I'm sort of keeping it at. And it is kind of like that as well. Let's do this, and if I hold shift key, put the ghosts down and let them go, so they'll put the rest of those down shortly. Now if we have a look ahead to purple science, we would want rail, electric furnace, and productivity modules. So there is a bit happening there. Rail, electric furnaces, and productivity modules. Gosh, okay. Wow, that is going to be quite a little bit of stuff happening. I wonder if rather than doing that this episode, we just do a couple of other things. Yeah, let's do a few other things here. Let's go for a nice little walk down here and just put a bit down at the solar area, and then we'll have a look at a few things here. Yeah, let me just run through the middle of this solar bit and we can see. So we've got solar production happening along there. We certainly have a good amount. If I have a look here, you can see with the solar line up there, 123 megawatts. Is it 103? Yeah, I think it's providing about half of our power. So that's all doing quite well. And solar production it's something that I'm really enjoying in this one. I like having the solar run along here. So we can definitely have solar continuing along this section. I'm having a look here. I think we can have solar running all the way across. Yeah, that would work quite well. So if I have a look, what I could do is, and I think what's happened here is these guys are just. Yeah, I don't think these guys are required along there, so we'd have to get rid of a lot of these guys. Let's just get rid of all this. Let me get rid of all this, and at the same time, let me just put down these bits. So any little bits of corners. And we'll get the solar running all the way along here. So first things first, I think you stay along the lines here. It's along these two where we want to put it. So let's get these going first. Let's get this part, and I'll just get from there to there, and then line this up. So if I hold Shift key and put that down, and then put that down, that will work. Yeah. And then we can, even zoomed out at this level, what we can do is if I get those, what I can do now is just go, as long as I get the right spot, I can go here. And then I can even go one more across. Whoop, there it is. So it's there. That's probably good actually. Yeah, that'll be the barrier of where we'll be to. And then I can do the same here. I can go here. And then I can come across and do there. Yep. And then if we come down, we should be able to then do another one, say here. Yep. And then there, that would work. And then of course, let me just get the Roboport to Roboport copy here and do 1, holding the Shift key, 2, holding the Shift key, and now I actually think now what we can just do is I definitely want to cover this bit up here. So let me just grab these bits and just see if I can just grab this. How much will this use? This will use a fair bit of it, but I wonder if I can just get rid of what I can. Yeah, that flattens it at least. Okay, that's not too bad. Okay, and then what we will need to do is just these bits here, filling them in. Yeah, and it was, if I can actually just get a much smaller bit now as well. Yeah, there we go. That's too small, but we can see. And then let's just fill this last bit in. And I think in between episodes I can just come and complete this section because it's not super interesting for us to watch me do this. But I will go ahead and do that and just complete that out. And then keep laying the solar panels along here. And I think the idea as well is we're going to fill this lake in here, but then that'll be it. Everything else will kind of go around, and then the solar fields can completely sort of encompass this area here. Now I do want to, as we're here now, I want to come down and I want to just continue this and put a protection along here. Oh no, that part is protected. Yeah, that is, they can't get across that, can they? No, they can't get across. So this part is protected here, and we are now completely sealed off. Otherwise we'd be getting attacked from the south. So that is all pretty good. I might leave that there then. Those guys can just keep at it, and that'll be absolutely brilliant. Yeah, let's actually head back. And let's go and tap that other line. How are we going with the time there? We've got yeah, we're 25 minutes into the recording. Let's go and tap. Actually, while we're here, one thing I did want to do is just look at sciences. So we are at the blue science level. If I come here, now I need the purple science, so that'll be fine. But what I will do is I'd like to put speed modules in these. So can I do this? Yeah, I can. And then can I do this? Yeah, can I just do that? But I wonder, I think I need to pick them up. Do I? Actually, that would be dangerous if I pick those up. But how can I add the modules to these guys? Because now if I put them in... yeah, it's weird, because I think now what I need to do is run along and do these manually. I think I have to do it manually, don't I? Yes. Okay, well, I'll tell you what I can do is I can come in here and I can request... yeah, let me go and request a few of these guys. So let me request, say, 100. And they'll bring them to me right away. They're topping me up with all sorts of things, but they'll certainly bring me, you know, those. I think I've got this sitting on my belt twice. So let me just take those off. But let me... come across, and then this way we get speed modules happening in all of this, which would be good. And and we'll see how that goes. Just add another light in there. Just add one here and add one here. Just see if that can work a little bit better. Okay, we'll wait for those speed modules to completely come across next. And that'd be lovely. But you can see here the bots are actually heading back down to here. Let's see what they're doing. Oh yeah, they're picking up some paving, and they'll be doing that. I like these pools around here. The pools are nice. They're looking great, nice and green. And the pools down here, I like these pools, these two, which are these ones, because they remind me of nuclear cooling pools, which is great. I like that. So this is all coming up nicely. We can see I should be just keeping this, trying to keep this nice, and I want this to be kind of like it's right to the edge of it, paved right to the edge of it as well would be good. Yeah, there we go. Okay, and then we can of course just grab where is it? No, just want to grab heaps of this. Just kind of get all of this, guys. Don't mind it over the top of that one. And then down here, yeah, we do want to get all of this. Just kind of get that paved up, which would be nice. Smelting farms can sit on this. Smelting columns are going to be good. And yeah, I think what we can do now is maybe what we do is, let's go with this. So let's, yeah, I think what we'll do is let's send more of these down. So let's connect in these two lines here and send more of these down. So I could do it this way. I could put in these and just go here and here and just say, right, spread everything nicely. But I need to connect up a few different things here. So we've got these guys which are coming out, coming in, joining up. Let me just do this, and I could do that. But I think if I do this too, yep. Let me just see if that spreads the load out a little bit. But what we'll do is we'll just put another one of these in here, see if that spreads it as well, and if that can kind of help out. Should just bump those guys out a bit. Now we'll send extra product here. Now that you've got those going in, these lines are red and then they slow down. So they are red to here, aren't they? Yes, these lines are red, bringing the products out. Well, what we'll do now is we'll grab this upgrade tool, and we'll do this, and we'll do this, right? And now we're going to see if this whole rigmarole here can just be reddened. So we can do this all the way across. Let's do it to there, and then let's do it to here. Just say, right, all this needs to be red. That's red there, and everything else will be kind of upgraded. Okay. There's nothing wrong with us actually making all this red as well and just getting these guys to be completely red all the way out. Yeah, we could do that. Also, it'll upgrade. Yeah, I think it's time, especially before the Purple Science run, that we just get this all looking really good. Okay, that's nice. Now, if I got miners on me, I've got furnaces here, which is nice. What I would like to do is just bring... actually, where are the miners? Where are the miners? Where are the miners? Let me just check here. So, let me come into mining. Electric miners. Yeah, I got 95 of those on me. So that's all pretty good. I've got some red, some lovely red as well. So what I'd like to do here is, let me do this. All right, I want to bring red along here basically and bring it into here, and this is where it'll get into these. So what I'll do is let me just make something that's small enough to run on, but big enough to hold stuff. So let me do that and just see if I can get this across. Yeah, and just see if I can get like a red line, bring them back. Yeah, and what I'll do is I'll do it like that. I've got 42 of those, and let me just see now if I can just make another one of these. And I was going to actually, this would be nice. Let me do this. Yeah, let's do this. Ooh, actually, I think what we'll do is, I think I've just put that line in the wrong spot. So what I'll do is, let me pick up, actually I want to pick this up because we'll probably need these reds. Make a little template. Yep, that wasn't what I wanted. Right, let's do this. Put some reds along here. So there you go, mate. And then grab myself one of these and one of those. Okay, good. Do reds in front a bit, and now if I can pick these guys up from here to there, we can put another one in, say, there. And now this will put another, the nice little bit all the way down. Ooh. Seems like we've got power all the way over there anyway, actually, so we don't need the power. Great. Great. I thought we needed power over there, but we don't. We have lots happening. Okay. Well, we can certainly put more of this over there. Let me do a nice little one here from here to there. It's nice. And then I can see I'm just a bit off here. So let me see if I want to, how I want to do this, because I don't have any lights either. Run on this. Let me just clearing all these trees. In fact, let me clear all this and the patches here. So let me just clear everything across here. Might have just put a couple of lights out here because there's just not much happening. Yeah, that's better. Let me just put one there as well. That'd be lovely. And here's the lovely patch. Okay, so first of all, let's just clear all nature from here. And then let's clear this as well. Okay, that'd be nice. And I can now start to put in exactly what I need. So let's get the mining drill situation. And we'll tap this completely. So, are we up enough? I don't think we are. Let's go up a bit more. Yep, and I always like to do these one off. So we'll do okay. And I think I'll just get these guys going on. I think I'll just get yellow belts for the moment and just run these along. Yep. And now I should be able to come along here and say, right, without, if I just go, actually, I think we're just going to put them in, aren't we? Yeah, I think we're just going to put them. Yeah, I think we're just going to lay it ourselves. And I will go one extra over this side. And the reason I'm going to do that is because the next one is going to be one off. Yep, lovely. Make sure my connectors are in. So we'll go here, and then we'll go across the back of these guys. And again, go one off just for OCD purposes, and one down. And over here we'll really come across. Got 42 of these guys left. Get the power going straight away. And I'll have to connect these up to power in a second. Bring these across here. Yep. And these guys are coming up. These guys are coming up. And we are trying to get all the way across. So you're all connected. All we need to do is connect this one up and the lines will start filling, which will be nice. And we'll work out exactly where this line's going. So I think it was going to go along here. But let's do two, and then do that one. I think that's quite nice. So if I do a red line all the way up, and keep this guy red, then what we can do is we can feed the yellows into it here. So if I go like that and just do that, kind of goes, that kind of works. Yeah, that works as well. So there'll be a few of those though, so that is going to have to. And if I can get 2 of these guys, 1 and 2, then we should be right. Now there's an extra bit here that we'll need to do just to tap these guys. So I'll just do 1 across the back. Just do sort of 1 like, and then like that, and we'll sneak this through actually. Yep, nice. Okay, so we'll just do that, and then we'll go up, across, a little bit of a, that's it. There we go, clumsy fingers. Send this guy across, turn him in once, grab a splitter, and make it all nice. Okay, so that's these guys all looking good. And then we continue this all the way along. Now I've only got a few of those, so I'm going to grab all this and just ask the robots to help out with that task. It's a shame about that. Yep. Oh, there they go with the bombs, dropping the bombs there. So we can run across here. The robots are getting to things quite quickly, which is nice. That's right underneath that one. So let me just see how far up this will be. I think that's a good place to call it. A bit of nature around here, so let's do a bit of this. Just goodbye and goodbye. Yep, and goodbye. Okay, and then I think I'll just go all nature down here. In fact, let me just denaturify a bit of this, and then that way we can keep it nice and clear. Oh yeah, see how quickly they get it all, which is good. Okay, and at this point we'll go up and we'll go across. Okay, so they'll put those guys in. I'm going to reconnect this just as a bit of a backup, and that can be sort of backup power. And I think that's all pretty good. A little bit here just can go nice. And I will just get rid of all the nature in this section as well, which is good. Making sure we don't get any electrical power out of the way there. Now when this comes up, what are we going to do here? Well, first thing we're going to do is get rid of these rocks. Oh, not all that though. Oh, we want to get rid of it. How quick are they to get into that? They are very quick. Okay, just see if I can get rid of some of the nature there. Yeah, just the original nature on that one. Thanks. Right, and here we go. We're running on the jaggedy bits, but yeah, you can see here that they're filling in these, and now that we're trying to fill 4 lines with the reds, they're now trying to fill in quite a bit. And what we could do here is that means that this is not going to be a full supply line, so we could supplement into there. We could supplement these 2 lines. There are 2 of them, and I think that could be good. Let's do that. Let's put this in and just say, right, you're a red line coming all the way in, and he might end up being 2 red lines coming all the way in, but what he will do is he will spill out onto this. Yeah, so it's going to be a red, and I'm going to put one here and say right there and here. Yep. And there. So he'll come across. So that'd be that, and then also he needs to get across to this first one here, which is going to be interesting. So he's supplementing both of these. And let me see about this. Yep, I haven't got many more of those, but what we could do is this to here for now, and then it's interesting because now we'll have to bring it under. It'll have to be more this. This is real spaghetti here. It's going to be to there, but that will actually allow us just to put another one on there, and then is copy this, and let's go with and if I put shift and then R, shift, and then that's holding that one down twice, and then that into there. So that should be quite nice. We're now going to be bringing in a whole lot more of copper into here, supplementing this and really fixing this guy up. All these have now lit up as well because of the demand over here, and then what will happen very quickly is these lines will fill up and then the demand will stop. So that means we need to put in some more provisions to take up stuff out of this, to take stuff off this copper belt. The copper belts, there are 4 of them for a reason. So we just committed to the 4 belts, and now we need to basically say, right, I want to make extra green circuits. And have a look at green circuits. They're being made, and they're still not being completely full over here. So, and that's before we've even tapped for purple science. So it's going to be an interesting little task. We're really trying to keep everything ramped up to its maximum, and then we will be able to hit the purple science in the next episode, and that'll be absolutely brilliant. I've been given no speed modules, but now that I've come into range, I've just been given 46 speed modules. So I'm hoping that actually these guys have got some more as well. So if I stand over here, yep, 58. Right, this is lovely. So what I'll do now that I'm just waiting for these guys to drop off theirs as well, and I think I got asked for 100. Yeah, nice, everyone's topping me up, which is good. So let's come back down to over here, which is our science. I can follow the blue science heading that way. And we need to put the extra science belt in as well. The 4th science belt is ready to go. There it is there. It'll come in from the other side though. And what we need to do here is just grab these and, not that, but use the control button and just drop these guys in. And making sure we're not dropping them into any inserters or anything like that. I don't think it'll work for inserters. No. Okay. But I do want to make sure that everyone has 2 of these. 29 left. Yeah, well that's 3 of 4 runs completely done. And that means that things will just run a bit quicker when we do sort that out. Okay, so I'll wait for the extra ones and then we'll sort them out in a little bit. I think I'm going to leave the episode here now. I think we are at the end of where we want to be. If you've enjoyed this episode, please leave a comment. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the rest of the channel. And I look forward to seeing you in the next episode of Factorio. And this is our Waterworld series. Cheers.